Hi friends, welcome back. Naji here. In this video, we will be discussing on FAISS VectorStore. In our last video, we have discussed about in-memory vector store and we have discussed about Chroma vector store, and this video we will be discussing on FAISS VectorStore. Okay, so one thing you have to ensure that you have to run FAISS-CPU. This is the package that we need to run to use the FAISS VectorStore, and I have the basic documents are created, and yeah, I have merged them together to a document list array. Okay. Now we can import few things. So all the vector store models have needed the embeddings. So this video also we will be using Ollama embedding because which is free. That's why I'm using that. Ollama.embeddings. I can import Ollama embeddings, and here Ollama model I can use, or I can mention model Ollama, and model name can be let me copy that. It's here. I can copy it from here. Okay. So this is a model that we are going to use. And if you want to use any other model instead of Ollama model, what you can see, like if you guys want to use OpenAI model, we can just use OpenAI Langchain -OpenAI, and I can import OpenAI embeddings, and here OpenAI model I can use OpenAI model, and here I can specify the key and the model if needed, otherwise it will take the default model. Okay, and if you guys want to use the HuggingFace model, so here we have Langchain.HuggingFace.embeddings and import HuggingFace embedding model, and Hugging model. This can be HuggingFace model, and here we can mention the model name, and model name can be mentioned here, and we can mention model name can be mentioned here. Okay, so model name can be, we will get it from the HuggingFace website. Okay, so in this way we can change different HuggingFace model, different embedding model. So we will be using Ollama embedding models, but you guys can use as your comfortability. Okay, and now what we need to import the vector store. Okay, for that I can use from Langchain community. They are providing a vector store, and I can import FAISS. And here we have our FAISS DB. Okay, now I can have the FAISS dot from document. I can pass the documents here. Documents is equal to documents, and we can mention the embeddings. I'm going to use the Ollama model here. Okay, so we have our FAISS DB is ready. Now we can use the all other methods that we have discussed earlier. I can pass similarity search. I can pass query is equal to weather. Okay, here I can pass FAISS DB.similarity with score, or I can use similarity with vector. I can pass query which is equal to first maybe, and we'll get the score with respect to the the similarity score with respect to this particular query. Okay, so all those things we can use, and if you want to save this FAISS DB, which is very simple, I can go and use FAISS DB dot save local. Okay, and I can mention the path as FAISS DB my local. Okay, so this will save the FAISS DB. So here we can see the FAISS DB my local is saved in my local machine, and if you want to load, what I can do, I can use FAISS dot load model. Let me check this. FAISS dot load local. I can pass the path here, so let me use the same path. no, copy this, paste it here, and here we need to pass the embeddings. So my embeddings will be Ollama model, and I can set all dangerous to true. So we ensure that serialization is done, deserialization properly. Then we have our FAISS load is there. Now we can do the same thing. FAISS load dot similarity search. I can pass query as second. Okay, so now I'm not looking into the accuracy of this result. As I mentioned, the accuracy depends on a lot of things. One of the important thing is an accuracy depends upon the embedding model that we have used. So since I am using 1 billion model, it is very small model. Like if you use the higher version of the model, you may get higher accuracy, and if you add more context to the query, you will get the more accurate result. So we have discussed this in our previous lessons, right? And as I said, like if we use the OpenAI embedding model, we will get more accurate result. Okay, and the intention is just familiar with the vector store DBs. Okay, now we'll see how can we take a real document and we can load the document, we can split the document, then we'll see how can we add that in with the and we can create the embedding and we can save into the vector store DB. So we'll see how can we do that. For that, we are going to refresh all our learnings from the Langchain community dot document loaders. We are going to import a text loader. Okay, and then from Langchain text splitters, we are going to import character text splitter. Okay, now we can have our raw document. I can use my text loader to load the document. So let me come here and take this particular document. Let me copy the entire path. Okay, so this is my raw document. Now I can use the text splitter. So we will be using the character text splitter, and here I can set the chunk size as 10,000 and the chunk overlap can be overlap can be 10. Maybe this I can make 1000. Now we have our text splitters. Now we can check the document. We can convert into the documents. Documents split. I can do text splitter dot split document, and I can pass the raw documents here. Text loader is not iteratable. Here we have a text splitter dot text, and we have a raw document. Okay, so here what happened is that I have to load the document. Now let me see. Yes, so now we have our document is ready, right? Now we can use FAISS database to store these documents. For that, what I can do, I can have a FAISS load. This is the one that we are used. I can use from document, and here we can pass the document is equal to document split. Okay, then I can mention the embedding as Ollama model. So the execution is in progress. So it has few data, that is why it's taking some time, but it's fine because I'm using the Llama, so it's free. So if you guys are using OpenAI embedding model, please check your balance. It's actually chargeable, but it will charge very little, okay, for small document. And yeah, so we are done with that. Now I can have a FAISS load dot similarity search. I can pass query as, I can ask maybe what did the president say about Ranji Brown Jackson. Yes. So it says okay. Now let me put k is equal to 10. We'll see. Okay, so it seems to be like it is not loaded properly. So here I have mentioned that FAISS is load, and let me do one more thing. FAISS load maybe refresh is not there. Okay, maybe what we can do, we can create FAISS from, this is not correct, this FAISS dot front document is not correct. What I can do, FAISS dot add document, I can use add document, and here let me try this. We'll see. Okay, this is fine. Okay, so it is I have added the document. We can see the document ID available here. Now let me run this. We will able to see the document. So here we can see the source also. This is the source, right? Source is clearly mentioned here, and this seems to be working fine. Okay, so that is all about in this video. So I think this is the last video I'm going to do with the vector store, and in our coming videos we can discuss about the retrievers. So please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.